Some of you were okay with it, but others? Not so much. What am I talking about? Well, Haikyuu is wrapping up its journey with 2 movies instead of a new season. Honestly, it's a bit disappointing for me too. I totally get why some of you might be upset about it. I mean, we're talking over 100 chapters that are somehow going to be adapted into just 2 movies. Is that even possible? Can they really squeeze all that material into a couple of films? It's got me wondering. Welcome back, guys, to another video. Hope you're doing well wherever you are right now. First off, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Now, without wasting any more time, let me get right into it. With so many manga chapters still left unadapted, there's definitely some concern that it might be too much to squeeze into just 2 movies. Like, how are they gonna fit everything in? It's a bit worrying. The first movie, the dumpster battle, was intense. The pacing was solid, and the animation, super crisp. At an hour and a half, it got the job done, but I know manga readers out there are probably wanting more. Maybe it's fine for those who only watch the anime, but let's be real, we still have 1 more movie left. And I'm not sure it's going to be enough to cover everything. So, at around 2 hours each, these movies will only cover the equivalent of about 12 episodes of a regular anime season. Think about it. Remember how Season 3 was entirely focused on the Karasuno versus Shiratorizawa match? And then, the second part of Season 4 gave us the Karasuno versus Inarizaki match. Those were full, intense seasons just for a single match each. Now imagine trying to fit everything else into just 2 movies. It's a lot. The decision to go the movie route might be due to budget restrictions. I mean, remember how Season 4's production hit some bumps because of the pandemic? It makes sense that they take a different approach. Plus, other big shows like Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer have had massive success with their anime movies, so they might be thinking it'll work for Haikyuu too. It's not a bad idea, but still, it's a lot to make it in just 2 films. By the way, in a recent panel at Anime Expo 2024, where WIT Studio, Production IG, Signal MD, and more were present, a fan actually asked if the time skip arc of the Haikyuu manga would be animated. And guess what? Through a translator, the panelists said that everything will be animated. The next Haikyuu movie is set to cover the match between Karasuno and Kamomadai at the Nationals. This match is huge, and it's almost as long as the one against Nakoma, so naturally, people have been wondering if the time skip chapters would even make it into the final movie. But with the recent news, it looks like we can expect to see at least some parts of the time skip arc animated in the movie, which is a pretty exciting reveal. Sure, we can't take that officially. However, with the focus on Karasuno, it might mean that some of the other beloved characters from different teams won't get much screen time. And I know that might be disappointing for some of you, especially since the Haikyuu manga always did a great job highlighting teams outside of Karasuno. It's one of the things that made the series so special. It might not even be the studio's plan to cover everything in the second movie. I mean, just look at what happened with Attack on Titan. The last season was supposed to wrap up with Season 4 Part 2, but then the studio surprised everyone by announcing a Part 3. So Haikyuu might end up doing the same thing, continuing the story with another movie, an OVA, or even a new season. Personally, I think a new season would be way more awesome for the final arc. That way, we'd get even more Haikyuu to watch. I'm dying to see the time skip and find out what the characters are up to after graduation. So, what do you think? Should we go for a new season, or would another movie be enough to finish it off? Feel free to leave a comment, subscribe, and like the video for more support to the channel. And guys, until next time.